Boosie deserved better than this. At this point in his career, he should be able to do a show and don't have to worry about no drama. People ought to respect their elders. When he show up and do a concert, everybody's excited. He give the people what they want. His energy is phenomenal. People get more excited about him than they do Beyonce when Boosie come out there. And still somehow, some way, people shooting at his concerts. He allegedly is hospitalized, not because he got shot, but he's an older man. He been going through a lot in his life. He been surrounded by a whole lot of death, been shot multiple times, was serving life in jail. Every time you see him on Instagram, he trying a new Caribbean restaurant, blood pressure through the roof. So they saying that they had to do a welfare check on Boosie. When them shots went off, a couple of them shots was Boosie's knees when he had to get low and try to get up out of there. And fortunately for him, he's still alive, but there's 3 people that got injured. And everybody's talking about what happened to security. Security had to secure security. When party goers go to concerts, they feel safe because security is there. When artists on stage doing their shows, they feel secure because security is there. Security ain't got no security. In this situation, the security had to secure their own ass. Security had to secure their bag, and security had to secure their life. Like I said earlier, Boosie is older. He deserves better. The young party goers, whatever y'all got going on, respect the place where you at. It don't matter where you at. Old people afraid to go to the beach in certain cities because young people show up to the beach and want to have a shootout right in front of people's grandmothers and grandfathers. It's getting out of hand. It's been getting out of hand. And that's why it's starting to seem like it's safe to say that it's not safe to go to concerts anymore. Boosie Badass's concert in Akron, Ohio was halted mid-show early Monday morning after gunshots rang out, leaving the Louisiana rapper fleeing for his life and 3 people injured. Akron PD Deputy Michael Miller told TMZ Hip Hop at least 1 shot was fired while Boosie was performing on stage. So that shot was for him, and he knew it was for him. And that's the reason why he got low and got up out of there, because there's no love in the world. It don't matter who you are, what you do, how many people you influenced, especially when you're a part of the hip hop genre, which promotes gun violence and promotes a whole lot of other nonsense. People felt like Boosie deserved that shot when he was on stage. People feel like his whole entourage need to go to jail for making a living off of the type of content that they putting out. But what people don't understand is the culture of hip hop been going on before Boosie even picked up a microphone. They trying to make it seem like he the Kumo D of rap. If anybody need a bullet in their ass, it need to be somebody from the Crush Groove era for even getting this thing started. The way that it turned out is not only one person's fault, but if people are willing to pay money to hear you say a certain thing, or basically people will pay money to watch you put your life on the line. It's like Fear Factor. Every time Boosie do a show, it's like an episode of Fear Factor. He come in there, it's a bunch of worms, roaches, rats scattered around there, and he got to stand amongst these people and entertain them. And every now and then, shots go off and he got to run and duck for his life. As far as him being hospitalized, I don't want to hear nothing about this video being clickbait. Y'all seen Boosie? He grandfather status. He's an old man. He smoke a lot of weed. He eat a lot of Dorito chips, Boosie chips, or rap snacks, or whatever it is, ramen noodles. He got his own ramen noodles. You know his blood pressure ain't right. They got to check him out ever so often to make sure he good. So hopefully he out of the hospital. Hopefully he with his family and friends again. He got strippers jumping off of poles, landing in his face. He done been through hell and back. He the real Shorty Low. He done it all. Rest in peace to Shorty Low. I love Boosie so much because when it's all said and done, he gonna be more legendary than Tupac. He gonna be more legendary than Biggie, Master P. He done outlived so many people. his legacy is ingrained in the streets, and that's why for the life of me, I don't understand why people will be shooting at his concert. Boosie's actions appear to confirm the narrow miss video. You can hear the sounds, then see him flinch, duck, and run for cover as his fans inside the Field House Lounge scatter for safety. Miller believes the gunman slipped through the blind spot or a side door with the weapon. The venue has security, non-police, at the front entrance, and they pat down and scan people who come in. That's one of the most bootleg clubs you could ever be performing at, but that's the way Boosie like it. He can come in there, get love, get drinks, get whatever he want, get girls. He ain't got to act all sedity. He ain't got to worry about shaking hands with people that don't want to shake his hand. When he show up to these venues, people are overjoyed to see him, man. Like anybody with some sense, they gonna go where the love at. Boosie ain't gonna get no love like that at no country club or some prestigious establishment that don't want him saying none of that stuff he be saying while he on stage. 2 male victims, 18 and 36, were shot in the torso area inside the bar, and the third male victim was grazed outside the venue. We live in some ridiculous times. You just never know what type of stunts people willing to pull just to get a name for themselves. Now the lounge had to put out a statement to try to keep people coming in their door. They in Akron, Ohio. LeBron ain't showing them no love like that. That's why they had Boosie coming there, treated him like he was a superstar, and somebody wound up getting shot. Matter of fact, 3 people wound up getting shot in their venue. They said, "We are deeply saddened by the tragic incident that took place at our establishment last night. Our thoughts and prayers are with the victims, their families, and everyone affected by this event. To our loyal customers and supporters, we sincerely apologize for the fear and distress this incident has caused. The safety and well-being of our guests are always our top priority, and we are committed to doing everything in our power to prevent something like this from ever happening again. We are committed to fully cooperate with the city of Akron to ensure the safety of our community. We appreciate your continued trust and support during this difficult time. Thank you." Man, these people feeling like they lost it all over this Boosie concert that they threw. They had to weigh the pros and the cons about how this could possibly go down. They had to think it over. Like, somebody can lose their life in here tonight if we continue with this concert. They was thinking about the low price for a superstar, the high gain they was gonna get for having people come out there. They figured in Akron, Ohio, they need to bring some excitement to their city. People should have been on their best behavior that night. They should have did it for their community. If they would have had a successful Boosie concert and he went in there and shut it down, that would have had other people feeling comfortable about coming to Akron to do a show. They could have had Patti LaBelle post up Patty Pie's t-shirts, do a concert, LeBron James come out. They could have had good things coming their way if people was on their best behavior. The male shooting suspect fled the scene on foot. The venue has apologized for the violence. That's why they need better security. They said they had 9 police officers. They need all police officers with Hulk Hogan beards standing at the door, patting people down with the mean mug. While the motives remain unknown, cops don't think Boosie was the target. The gunman appeared to have gotten into some type of altercation with another person in the crowd and fired at least 2 shots from what the cops believe is a semi-automatic weapon. A pair of shell casings were also recovered at the scene, and police are investigating for any potential surveillance video that will lead to a break in the case. We reached out to Boosie, no word back because allegedly he in the hospital trying to make sure his situation is right. It scared the life out of that man. He thought it could have been all over, and you would have too. You on stage, you performing nothing but violence. You thinking about karma, all of the things that he done did in his lifetime. Ain't no telling how many shots he done bust or how many people he told to bust some shots. He got to be thinking 24/7, any day now, That karma coming back. Any day now, I'm gonna have to pay for whatever happened with Marlo Michael, whatever happened in his past, man. So I know he paranoid. As far as him being in the hospital, he ain't in critical condition or nothing. From what I heard, I don't even know if he went to the hospital. People be spraying rumors. People hit my phone up all the time. I wish I could show y'all this real quick. I got like 1,000 text messages of people in Ohio hitting me up, letting me know what happened. They saying they seen Boosie go to the hospital after the show. He might be in there, he might not be in there, but if he is, I completely understand, because like I said in the beginning of the video, when you an old man, you got to look out for yourself. Yo, let me give a shout out to the people that left a comment on my last video. I got so much love for y'all, man. Y'all got to let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section. Don't be talking about no clickbait. Boosie ain't get shot. Nobody said Boosie got shot. But as far as him almost being 50, I believe, he up there. Ain't nothing wrong with getting a welfare check, especially when people been shooting. The stress levels is through the roof. Y'all gotta let me know how y'all feel about this in the comment section, man. I ain't got nothing but love for y'all. Make sure y'all leave them comments, hit that like, subscribe to the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'ma holler at y'all on my next video.